Alrighty, so I'm gonna try this again. This is my book haul for the month of. I believe September, right? September. No, my book haul for the month of October. Um, October, yeah. So my book haul for the month of October. I'm gonna start by with this book here. I got this book on the giveaway table. It's a book about calling Jesus. It has different sayings from the Bible and Jesus in it. That I got off the giveaway table. Um, I got this book called Say a Little Prayer. It's 101 ways to pray throughout the day, and it was from our Daily Bread. Our Daily Bread Publishing, but it's 101 ways to pray throughout the day, which I thought was a cute little book to get for my Christian household. Tasha Cobbs Leonard, Tasha Cobbs Leonard is one of the greatest gospel singers and Christian singers there is. And there's a foreword on the book by Sarah Jake Roberts, who's T.D. Jake Roberts' daughter. So, but this is a book by Tasha Cobbs Leonard. This is a book by Stephen Furtrick. He's coming to Hartford, I think, next year. Next year, he's coming to Hartford to do a worship night. He's doing a worship night in Hartford. And he'll be doing a worship night, in March, I believe. But yeah, I got a book by him, which I ordered. I got a book by another pastor, Michael Todd. It was a used library copy when I got it. There's still the library stickers and stuff on it. It's called Crazy Faith. It's only crazy until it happens. So. Then this is another book by a fellow Christian who just recently gave his heart to God, and now as a fellow Christian in the fight of spiritual warfare and political warfare and etc. is Russell Brand. Russell Brand. I got his book Revolution. There's a couple of books I was thinking about investing in him, but this was the first one, so I got that one. Jefferson Beth Drake or whatever his name is. I can't pronounce the last name. Sometimes I'm butchering names, but it's called Jesus Jesus Divided by Religion. Why is he so much better than trying harder, doing more, and being good enough? He actually came to my mom's church. My mom took me to a church conference back in 2014. Back in 2014, my mom took me to a church conference, and he actually came as one of the guest speakers at the church conference for the young adults. But, I got his book several years later. I haven't really been back to church, since 2014, back to an actual Christian church. But, then the Lovely Mandisa. Then I got a book by the Lovely Mandisa. It's called Out of the Dark: My Journey Through the Shadows to Find God's Glory. Everybody knows that Mandisa was a heavy-set woman. She struggled with her weight and stuff, and I thought she was beautiful. I thought Mandisa was absolutely beautiful. I thought she was very talented and very, very popular Christian singer. I thought she was beautiful and, talented and, But, so this next person is more liberal. This next person is more liberal compared to some of the other people I've gotten. It's because I have a huge crush on her still, even though she's a liberal. I still think she's very attractive, and I'm very turned on and attracted to her, is Willow Smith. I actually got a copy of a book of her book. I think this is a copy of the stuff that was an advanced reader's edition that was not supposed to be for sale, but somebody sold it for sale. But this is supposed to be an edition that wasn't for sale. So I'm wondering if this was the uncorrected proof. I wonder if this is the uncorrected version that came out before she had to correct it, because I guess there was some things she said about, the culture and stuff in her book that, was very derogatory and stuff. So they wanted, Willow Smith to change certain lines in her actual novel, The Black Shield Maiden. So they wanted to have her change some things because she was talking about the culture as like a savage, um, culture. So, I can care less. I'd rather have the unedited version and the version of what it was to begin with compared to the edited version. So, um, then I got a book by Tim Ross. It's called Welcome to the Basement. Then I got one book by Jada Pinkett Smith. Her new book, which was also a used library copy, and it was called Worthy. With her new book called Worthy that she wrote. Um, I got that as well. So, and then I got a couple other things that were not books. I pretty much sure I can show them. Normally I can't show these because they're normally X-rated, but I'm gonna show these because I don't think these are X-rated. Um, this one has two pictures of Amandla Steinberg. Amandla Steinberg has two pictures of Amandla Steinberg in it. This one and this one. So I got some 8x10s printed of Amandla Steinberg. So yeah, I'm crushing on her too, and she's a liberal. I have a couple of liberal crushes because I think they're just pretty women and very, can be very talented artists and actresses, but I don't really care for them politically, even though they're liberal women. I don't really care for them politically. I'm more into them as an artist and then what they put out as an art form, but I'm not really interested in them as political people. All right, so this is something I forgot about. This is my Angel Reese photo. My Angel Reese photo I got off of eBay. So I got this Angel Reese photo. I also think she's attractive too, and she's a basketball player, and she's a very popular, well-known basketball player. There's a couple sports celebrities I find attractive. I'm not gonna lie. There's a couple of sports celebrities I find attractive, and they make me interested in learning more about the game of basketball or tennis or etc. Like, Venus and Serena Williams, which I got books by a couple of months ago. I find both of the sisters very attractive and very pretty women. So I do like Venus and Serena Williams as well. So, and then I got this 8x10 picture of Willow Smith, which it's very hard sometimes to find pictures of Willow Smith, but I got this. It's just basically just her face, but she still has a beautiful face, and then there's a lot of like facial features in her facial game that still make her a pretty woman, So I had gotten that. But that's basically all I got for October, basically. I wasn't going to go too crazy. I didn't have a lot of money, and I didn't expect to do as much as I did, but I got to do a little more than what I expected to do as far as my book haul. Now it's not as concerned. Now it's not as liberalist. Despite maybe a couple of people I've had crushes on or their parents or etc. But because I am interested in the Smith family. I have Will's book on my shelf. I now have Jada's book to read, and I have Willow's novel to read. But I do have a couple of books by the Smith family, which is more of a liberal type of family, compared to my conservativeness. So, but yeah, this is mostly what I got, and I've been trying to keep my list more conservative and more based off of a conservative notion about God or politics or something like that, because I am more conservative than I am more liberal. I've wasted a lot of time and money on liberal books and liberal thinking and stuff that I was told I wasn't welcome or wanted near the liberals, or it wasn't appropriate for me to support the liberals in certain mannerisms and things. So I don't support the liberals. I now support the Republicans. So um, I'm actually unaffiliated. In some cases, there may be some things that the liberals do that I still might be a little bit for, but I'm more like leaning towards the Republicans. This voting season, because I was already trying to be liberal at one point, and it just wasn't well received. So um, I was always unaffiliated, and I was still trying to get a better handle on what politics were and what side was for this and what side was for that. So I'm still trying to get a better handle on the Republican side, but I really do like a lot of what some of these Republican personalities, YouTubers, and political leaders have said about our politics and our country and stuff. That I am kind of leaning towards Republican. So um sorry, I'm still nasally because I'm still getting over being sick, but it may take forever for me to get rid of this cold. I'm having some coffee this morning. I may have to run out to the bottle room. I do want to catch this fair that starts at 10 o'clock. There's this fair that starts at 10 o'clock or so, and I really want to catch it. I just need to go to the bottle room and get some bottles taken care of beforehand. Will give me maybe another $1 and some change to go to this fair, maybe, which is a tag sale. They're gonna sell books and things too. And maybe I can come back with a book or two that's gonna be good to read. But for the most part, I'm just like chilling at this point. It's the morning time. I need to clean my glasses because they're absolutely atrocious. I can't find my cleaning glasses cloth. But yeah, I'm just chilling at this point. I actually came home yesterday. I actually ate some candy corn, and I actually went right to sleep. So I slept early, so I was up early this morning. So I don't know. At this point, it just is what it is. At this point, we'll see what the day unfolds. I really don't want to sit here and watch movies. Although I have a lot of movies I need to watch, and I have a new DVD player that still I need to be chugging away at some movies if I have to watch some movies. But part of me wants to get out to a fair and do something. Last night was the big trick or treat Halloween thing with all the local businesses and vendors and things, and I didn't necessarily go because I didn't really want to get involved with like the local businesses being open and them saying, oh, he walked past, and because he walked past there's some type of issue, because that's all that basically happened, is that I was out walking past certain businesses and stuff, and people said, oh, there was an issue, then there was an issue with my mental health, and there was an issue with this and that, so people were concerned and etc. So there was a lot of like drama based off of the local businesses and stuff, and people are saying the cops were going to get called. So I don't really go down to local businesses too much and try to support or try to get involved, although one local business still has my piece of artwork in their up in their business. So I haven't really been there too much to show my support and stuff, but they do have tarot cards and stuff and oracle cards in that business that they do sell. I just haven't been back to really support them or nothing because I haven't had the time or the energy to really want to, argue with them, because one of the people I think kind of called the cops on me and got involved in trying to create some issues for me was the head of the Northwest Arts Council, and she was friends with me, and I was friends with her and some friends of hers that were also local business owners and stuff, and one of them is actually hanging out, displaying a piece of artwork in their local business, for me, of my artwork, which I'm wondering if it sold, if it didn't sell, I don't know, but they do have a piece of artwork, up, or at least did at one point, of my artwork, and, to be displayed. So, but there's a lot of issues, basically, socially over, our friendships and, how people feel and etc. So I haven't really been forward to really do anything to really, honor and commit to anything, because I just, after the cops said they were going to be called, and, the funny thing is, the head of the Northwest Arts Council, one of her friends is a business owner and stuff like that, but one of her brothers or family members is actually a cop or detective for the Torrington PD. So I thought that was kind of shady too, that they can just make a call, they can just make a complaint, and it's like, nobody really wants to come to me or find out what's going on with me. Everybody just wants to go to their brother or whoever they went to, and the next thing you know, there was an issue with me in the arts. So, but anyways, I'm trying to just chill at this point. I'm gonna go out in a little bit. Um, it's supposed to get a little warmer today. It's like 40 degrees or something now, but it's supposed to get a little warmer today, in like the 50s and the 60s. So once it does, I might go out just like this. I might put like a shirt on. I might just go out with my dress coat on, and just be dressed up a little bit. Put a nice T-shirt on underneath and go out and mingle like this. Just put a mask on, because obviously I'm still fighting the fucking COVID. The fucking COVID. That's what I'm going to call it. The fucking COVID, So, anyways, it is what it is at this point. But I'm just chilling. Anyways, peace.